The Rock was on Friday Night SmackDown last night, and he came out to announce WrestleMania 42. WrestleMania 42 is going to be taking place in New Orleans. The Rock came out. He did his corporate thing that he normally does. But that is not the only reason why Rock was on SmackDown. And in today's video, we're going to dive into exactly why The Rock came back to SmackDown and what it means and what he said last night, what that entails. So without further ado, guys, my name is Billy TKO. If you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video. Also, be sure to subscribe. Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Discord, all linked down below for you guys. Without further ado, let's hop into the video. All right, yes, guys, The Rock was on Friday Night SmackDown last night, and like I said, he came there with an agenda. He had something in mind that he wanted to do. On Instagram the day before, he said that he was coming to fuck up somebody's life with the final boss gospel, and everybody was speculating whether it'd be Roman or whether it'd be Cody. Well, come to find out, it was Cody Rhodes. So The Rock actually invited Cody Rhodes out into the ring after he did his whole corporate spiel. He kind of turned back into the final boss, telling New Orleans they're a bunch of trailer park trash people with STDs.
With the largest collection of STD having trailer park trash The Rock has ever seen.
A very, very final boss of him. So he comes out and he does his whole spiel, tells all the fans, turns back into the final boss. Now he tells Cody that he invites Cody out into the ring, and he tells Cody that he is a great champion. He is their champion. He is the people's champion.
You are a great champion.
The Rock doesn't want that for Cody. In fact, he sees Cody as more. He wants more for Cody Rhodes, and he wants Cody to be his champion.
I want you to be my champion.
The Rock tells Cody that he could take him to heights that he's never seen before. He could take him up here while he's down here. So you can only imagine that on the surface, that actually sounds like a really, really great idea until you think about who you are talking to. The Rock, Mr. Corporate Man himself, Ari Emanuel's best friend, Triple H's best friend, Nick Khan's best friend, the corporate guy. So he tells Cody, he says, hey man, you don't have to make up your mind here. I'll be at the Elimination Chamber in Toronto for you to make up your mind. That all seems very, very funky. But before I continue, I want to talk about how we even got here. So if you guys remember WrestleMania last year, it was very, very interesting. WWE did want it to be Rock versus Roman. So if you guys remember, it turned into this whole big thing. A hashtag was trending everywhere. Hashtag we want Cody happened after WWE tried to pivot into The Rock, knowing that Cody was the guy for this spot. So The Rock initially was trying to take Cody's spot. So they say. The Rock even said it last night. He said, yes, that was supposed to be the main event.
My goal was to face my cousin Roman Reigns for the WWE title. You know it, and you know it.
People loved you, and we gave the people what they want because they wanted Cody. The Rock also went on to tell Cody yesterday that, last year before at the press conference, he smacked Rock, and nobody gets away with that.
In front of the world, you slapped me.
So they ended up going on to have a match, and then the night after WrestleMania 40, at Monday Night Raw, The Rock actually handed something to Cody. None of us really know what it was. Apparently that was more, it's at least from what it seems, that was more of just a gesture of, hey, congrats, and do it on TV, whatever. Well, then they had The Rock show up at Bad Blood, and that was kind of an interesting thing. So, people never really knew exactly what that was. On top of that, The Rock showed up on Netflix. He did the whole corporate spiel. And then he did the same thing on New Year's Evil and, pretty much said that him and Cody aren't friends. But everybody needs to shut the hell up and let Rock take us on this ride. So you're probably asking yourself, why does this even happen? Why does The Rock want Cody's soul? Well, again, it just kind of plays out into everything that he wants to take Cody to new heights. Because The Rock wants the corporate champion. He even said it in the press conference yesterday. He said, this is something where we don't even have to touch each other. We don't have to wrestle. This story's deeper than that. And I actually found that kind of interesting. when he talked about that, because it's true. It feels like they don't have to fight, because truth be told, I said it in my video yesterday, I really don't care to see Cody versus Rock at Mania. I actually almost prefer Rock versus Roman, and those two, you understand, fight, right? But not Cody and Rock. That doesn't make sense. Another thing is that, why would Cody do that? Would he even consider it? And truth of the matter is, no. Cody is a white-hot babyface. He is literally the guy that people want to cheer because people understand Cody Rhodes. So no, nobody wants to go out there and boo Cody Rhodes right now. The guy's so over. He's the guy right now. But there are two people that come to mind when I think about, quote-unquote, selling your soul, that makes sense to sell their soul to Rock. But why would that even happen? If Rock doesn't get Cody, then why would he want anybody else? Well, I think it's simple. You want power, and when you have power over somebody, it helps. It helps your ego. It helps you manipulate more, and that's what The Rock is trying to do. He's trying to manipulate. So bring on the Elimination Chamber. So the Elimination Chamber takes first March 1st in Toronto. If WWE does this, I'm not going to sit here and say that they will, because they may just let it play out. But if WWE chooses to have the men's Elimination Chamber match before the Rock segment, you can have CM Punk win by the help of, we'll say, Paul Heyman of some sort. Again, kind of hinting at the selling your soul part. He gets the help from Paul Heyman somehow, some way, and that eventually leads into, you can do something with Seth Rollins. I don't even exactly know how to go about pinpointing these spots, but ultimately, I guess what I'm trying to say is that CM Punk would be the one willing to sell his soul for this opportunity, the opportunity to main event WrestleMania, the opportunity to finally win back the WWE Championship, the opportunity, because at the end of the day, CM Punk is one of the biggest opportunists in WWE history. Look at the Money in the Bank and how many times he's done that. Look at how many people he has screwed over to get to the top. Look at how many companies he has screwed over. CM Punk is ultimately that guy. Now, I get it. We all want to cheer CM Punk. I want to cheer CM Punk really bad too, especially at Mania season. And I will still cheer him. But regardless of the fact, he is the corporate guy now. He came into WWE and he's waving the WWE flag. He's, oh my God, look at me, I'm back. But nobody really believes that stick. Well, how do you believe it? You pair him up with the ultimate WWE guy in The Rock. It just makes a lot of sense. So if you were to ask me, I think CM Punk would be the person to make sense in this role of selling their soul. Because he didn't say that he wanted Cody to sell his soul. He just kind of said, I want your soul, which ultimately means selling your soul. Another person that comes in mind with selling their soul is Roman Reigns, and I'm not going to use too much of him, but he does make sense somewhere here. He wants his power back. I think that's about as deep as it runs right now, but ultimately, I don't think Roman Reigns is dumb enough to kind of blemish himself down. He doesn't need to be under The Rock. He's already made himself, but there are numerous people that you really could put in this position, but I think ultimately when you play into the factor of the past with Rock and Punk and how much The Rock has actually taken away from Punk, it almost reminds me of like Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors in 2017. If you can't beat them, fucking join them. That's what you have to do. You have to join them at the end of the day. It makes the most sense. Now, I don't know if Punk is going to be the guy, because a lot of people would say John Cena selling his soul to get 17, it's best for business. No, I just don't see that, because in this world, John Cena, he's about to be done. They're not going to change him. They're not going to turn him heel, because them turning him heel, just it's almost like that's bad marketing, if we're being honest. Like, WWE, they're not dumb enough to do that. I understand that people want to see this John Cena heel run. I get it. It's not going to happen. John Cena is the ultimate babyface, and maybe you get there down the line, especially if you have Punk going main event WrestleMania, or you incorporate John Cena into that match with them. There's numerous things that you can really do there. But ultimately, I do think that CM Punk is going to be the guy to sell his soul to The Rock. I don't think Cody Rhodes will do it. And like I said, if they have the men's elimination chamber match like as the very first match, I think that'll be kind of telling to what is going to take place later on in the night with The Rock and Cody Rhodes. But again, I don't know. I'm not aware. Just speculating. But guys, my name is Billy TKO. If you're new here and you thought this video was intriguing, definitely be sure to like it, and also be sure to hit the subscribe button, man. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. On top of all of that, I have a Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Discord, all linked down below. You guys can go follow me on all of those. I'd very much appreciate it. But yeah, I want to say that's all I have, and other than that, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.